Welcome to this mindset mastery video. We're going to look at 3 fears to overcome for a better mindset. 3 fears, right? There's many fears. We're all usually reacting from fear, as we know from the previous videos we watched in this series. So this one, we're going to look at the 3 fears, 3 major fears. The first one is the fear of failure. Now, we mentioned this before with the example of Thomas Edison, whether he invented the light bulb or not, irrelevant for this point. He said it took him 999 times to fail to create the light bulb. So imagine if he'd been scared of failure, he'd never done those 999 times to get to the 1000th time to create that light bulb. He wouldn't have done it. So how many times have you stopped yourself from doing something because you're scared of it failing? Again, you're wrapped in pride maybe, or you just don't want to look like an idiot. Does it matter? If you try something, if you fail, try again. Keep trying. If it's something you want to do, like singing, people give up because they go the first, and then you practice, and then you can start to hit a pure note. It takes time. For me, that was my journey. Went from singing to be able to sing and hit a note. Not brilliantly, but I'm still working on that all the time, every day. And it's learning to get a new skill under your belt without fear of failure. Don't be scared of failing. Failing is good because you learn from failure. It's always been something that I was scared of when I was younger, until I decided to become a musician, and I thought, okay. And then when I was a musician, I decided I'm going to get this skill set involved with me, get it into my system, ingrained into my system, so that I never fail an audition through lack of talent. It would be through personality, because you get clashes obviously in the music business. So my talent on the bass started to become well recognized, even though I wasn't looking for that, because I practiced and practiced and practiced, and I kept doing the auditions, and I wasn't scared of failing. So I had no fear of going and meeting people, playing with top names and things like that. No fear whatsoever. I was so happy with the skill set that I built up. So don't be scared of failure. It helps you learn, and you learn very quickly. Fear of judgment. Why are we worried about what other people think of us? Why are we worried about that? Because that will debilitate you from actually trying something new. Oh, what are they going to think of me if I do that and I fail? You're scared of that. Again, you're in fear, but you're in fear of judgment. You're in fear of what they're going to think of you. So what happens if they're looking at you and you fail? Maybe they laugh at you. Do you think if you were to turn that energy around, because it will irritate you, if not deeper, make you angry, to use that angry energy to make sure that you actually succeed in the next time, rather than worry about what they're thinking? Or they might not even think that. They might even encourage you. You might be pleasantly surprised. Go, oh, yeah, well, good. That was a good effort. Give it another go. See where it takes you. So don't be scared of people judging you. What do they know anyway about you? Very little, actually. So don't be scared of the judgment. And the last one, which we all feel deep down inside, is the fear of rejection. Being thrown out of the family, being thrown out of your friendship, being thrown out of your marriage. It's a fear within all of us. But none of us are really truly rejected. It's only on the material level that we're rejected. Remember we talked about the chariot and your observer consciousness? That's never rejected from anything or anywhere. Right? It's just all these other different elements of you that get rejection because you haven't cleaned them up. And when you do start to clean them up, even the most doubting Thomas can still reject you. Doesn't matter, because you'll have all these wonderful people around you anyway, and you won't be scared of them rejecting you because you'll have good people in your life anyway. And I'm seeing that happen all the time now. As I run my courses, the Dream Method, I'm seeing more people actually coming to me, and I'm helping them, and they're seeing actually the opportunities that are around for them. They get involved with the group calls, and they're starting to talk to other like-minded people who've been through the same problems or similar problems. And it releases all of this fear. We're riddled with fear, and it's hacking your system, your nervous system, to get you into the parasympathetic nervous state, not stuck in the sympathetic nervous state, which is the fear. So you'd be fear of failure, fear of judgment, you'd be fearful of rejection. You don't want any of that. You don't want to be scared of any of that. You need to be able to live your life, experiment with your life, play with your life without any of these fears. As I say, if you want to experience the Dream Method, click the link below, free webinar. If you want to take it further, it's very clear how you do that. If not, hope you enjoyed the series. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon with another video series. And as always, I will say and end this video with, be well and keep shining.